although I'm not even sure what classes they're playing, to be honest. I think both Fushi and Ashu are on Scout. I'm not quite sure about HSR. Yeah, those are the main players I think I'll look out for. Other than that, yeah, really not too familiar with the rest of them.
The only thing that I do know is apparently there's some sort of mystical meme magic about Kachow, but okay, well, there's someone in the server named Kachow. I just figured that'd be the dude. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I've got no idea which team is better. Apparently, Team Fortress 2 has had an undefeated season, which is pretty sick for them. We'll see if I can hold that out in this best of 5 grand
Interesting
final.
name there, isn't there?
Apparently, the maps are set to be Process followed by Gully, Badlands, Snake, and Granary.
Well, part of me wants a really good game here. The other part, which is half asleep, wants this to be closed out.
Yeah, I'm hoping for a 3-map game personally.
But I don't think that's fair on the players, so let's go for a full 5 map, and I just will have to sleep until lunch tomorrow.
It's fine. Apparently, we might have some difficulty getting logs up because it's a Shana server. Not entirely certain about that.
Snazzy has no problem getting his log up usually.
Yeah, no. There's a couple of YouTube videos.
Apparently, it's a very big log.
Not on stream. In any case, I think we've got all 12 in the server. I just want to frag couscous, man.
I do believe you got like 17 on him in MG. That's quite a solid effort.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm just looking forward to watching some good video gaming. Asians are supposed to be freaks at video games in general. I mean, look at StarCraft. Check my APM.
And I don't know what that is, but yeah. The APM bit I've vaguely heard of the game StarCraft, but I know that's probably quite ironic.
Per minute, my friend. You ever seen a really skilled piano player? How their fingers just like dance across the keys?
Yeah.
Imagine that, but like a whole keyboard. And like some Korean dude with glasses sitting there.
Is that Faker? Nah, that's wrong game.
Same sort of shit though. I don't know. I just want to see people get fragged. I haven't really been playing this game much recently. I want to bring back my joy, you know?
But I mean, going back to that Kachow thing, you know, like, it's a really good name, you know?
Yeah, I think it's a Cars movie meme.
Yeah. It's Kachow. But it's
yeah.
the real one is Kachiga. I won't complete that sentence, but anyway, I'm here for a good meme, good game, and a good cast.
Ooh. You've got a map reset of some sort. Not certain about that one, just waiting for it. We're just coming up on 21 and a half minutes late to this game beginning. So it's not that bad. It's pretty standard, I would assume. Yeah, we're just gonna just chill out for the moment.
Okay, I figured out the meme for Kachow.
Hmm.
Yeah. Apparently, according to my unknown or unstated source, he bullies Div3 players
Ah,
and
pretty
puts them on
classic.
YouTube
Oh, really?
to shame them. Quite unfortunate.
That's not wholesome behavior. I don't know if I've told you about my my meat grinder analogy for life, but I think he's going to be a bad sausage.
I think that one went over my head.
Ah, you haven't played games with me enough, and I'm like absolutely mounted. Basically, the idea is life as a whole is the meat grinder, and you as a person are the meat, right? So follow along, like, you know, things go wrong and all that, and you just got to go with the flow, like good vibes and all that. You know, make sure you're the best sausage that you can be, because when you finish life, you know, you got a choice basically. You're either going to be like a good pork and fennel sausage, a little bit of like caramelized onion on the side, beautiful, or like, you know, a split coal snag. And I just think bad people are the coal snags. It's basically.
What's that got to do with a meat grinder?
Well, because like you got to grind the meat and then put it into the covering. You know.
Nope. Sorry, do not follow.
Culinarily challenged. Looks like we're going live.
Alright, let's have a look here. We have okay, so HSR is playing medic. Okay, yeah, I have heard of him being a medic main. I was quite surprised because I only knew him as a roamer.
Well, it looks like Earl made it to mid like ages before everyone else. Team Fortress 2, not sure who that is, taking some high ground, getting bullied off really early. A lot of just like fighting going on, nasty all the way around into the other team's IT. Big frag on Aishu coming out from Lurl. But almost everyone on their team is low.
Here. He's gonna get picked off by Fishy, and Blue have a really good position here to take the point in the first mid off of. Is Red Team Fortress 2 or is Blue?
I'm not certain. I would assume Red is Team Fortress 2, seeing as they have a gamer named that. But
yeah, I think they are. So it's quite interesting, quite a dominant start coming out from Blue here, but yeah, it's on the first mid, right? So we'll see how this goes. There's an Uber trade coming out here. It's not looking very good for Blue. They have very poor positioning.
Yeah.
Kachow pretty lucky to get out here even, but Shankwa trades with Vertigo before he goes down, and Blue will leave here with a 2-player disad, and as Red roll out, Scouts first out from IT, checking sewers for any goblins. Red's gonna retake this point very swiftly. That's Blue eating a shit ton of damage. Sorry, I
don't think Blue could really do anything there. They just sort of, their river wasn't very prime. Yeah, and just like lost too many gamers during it. It looks like they got a pretty solid hold for second here, and like, what is that, a 10% ad? It's not going to make much of a difference, but at least we know they'll be able to defend.
Yeah, so we'll probably see a sack come in from one of the roamers here. Perth is a very good sniping map because of the sideline, so I wouldn't be surprised if either team or both team, you know, swaps out for a sniper either through sacrifice or human sacrifice or going back to last. And we actually have 2 players. Fishy picking up 2 with the help of his scout buddy and his medic, and that's going to mean that Blue can take a lot of space into mid here as Red start to back out, but they don't give them this space for free. They are taking quite a bit of damage. In fact, Vertigo might even get caught out here. Fast bomb in from. He gets a really nice jump onto HSR, and it forces HSR. He does not want to be part of a frag movie anytime soon. So Blue team gets forced out. HSR's half HP. They could commit for him, which is what their roamer is doing, I believe, or maybe pocket. HSR gets out very little health, but Blue have taken the point now, but now they're kind of feeding. Like they're not really focus firing, they overextend, a couple players overextended, and that's going to lead to Blue death and Red mid retake, so not the best Uber push out from Blue there, considering they had such a better Uber. But
yeah, it seems like they weren't communicating properly or something, because like the soldiers got onto the mid and forced him, but their combo had sort of just like walked forward and were in a not super prime position, so they got forced like by the Uber. And I mean, with Kachow dying right on the tail end of that, that's basically a full advantage for the red team here. They're just using that to bully their way into last.
Take this first round actually quite dominantly. Swift, not quite coast to coast, but second to last. So Uber's gonna come out here. They should force or focus fire down pretty much everyone on blue team. It's only the demo and soldier up. They're gonna do what they can, but it's not gonna be enough. Red will cap any second now. There it is. And the first round goes to Team Fortress 2. Which is yeah, we think. Asterisks.
I mean, look, it was a pretty good round. It just seemed like there was some sort of like disconnect going on the blue team.
Yeah, a bit more focus firing in their Ubers would definitely help, and probably better positional awareness by their players as well wouldn't be too bad. We have a fight going on the flank here between Chankwa and Team Fortress 2, the soldier, the player, not the team. And looks like he's going to force that soldier out. Now Vertigo might get caught out behind. Team Fortress 2 tries to make some space initiating, but he's going to get chewed up by the scouts again. Looks like we just have a repeat of last mid, except everyone went down rather than only a couple players. HSR is going to get out, but if they're fast enough here, they can push in, because HSR wasn't healing, but it's a really slim window, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen. It's not even too slow, it's just the capping speed's too slow for them to take advantage of that.
Still doing it though, or at least trying to force.
I mean, it's the right idea, but yeah, there's no way they could really know that they didn't have.
I like it. They've cycled
even if they were 5
Ubers.
seconds faster. Yeah.
No, I like it. They've cycled Ubers and they gotten one pick. I think they're going to try to bully in off that. They've lost one trying to get in through lobby. Some really good damage on the soldier on right side there, Vertigo. HSR just ruining that for them though.
They actually have a 20% Uber that they can work off if they know they have it.
2-player diss though. Looks like they're going to get pushed.
Yeah, but they won't have it. Oh yeah, they are pushing, aren't they? Oh, Fishy actually gets the trade, but he gets traded for. I'd like to see them contest this, but it's too late now. They should they shouldn't give them much space here though. They have ad. If the combo gets too far forward here, they could find themselves Red could find themselves in a really tight situation, but I don't think Blue are moving off this. I think they're just gonna hold midpoint, wait for a push from Red.
I'm not sure they knew they had ad there.
Yeah.
Either way, it looks like a pretty decent reset. You know, they're back to after they won mid, really. Not much time off the clock.
Again, I'd be pretty certain of a sniper off class at some point in the future here. Very good sight lines on this point. You can sit on the little grassy area here if you're a red team, or you can sit right back at the other grassy area, I suppose, by sewers, and have a straight sight line through choke to pick off anyone who's pushing forward or sacking or whatever. So
yeah, I don't see much happening here, except from like maybe a soldier or even like a demo sack because of how far back the red team is. I don't know.
They actually have a flank here coming in from TF2 somewhat. He's getting forward in IT, but he's been spotted. He's getting some nice damage off. They're going to trade out Kura and Nico, and oh no, they're really low health. Actually, McNugget. What's his name? Yeah, McNugget getting out with a sliver of HP there. And Aishu's actually going to go down as well, so this might probably push from blue, which I think it is. But Nasty's going to actually eat like probably 3 pipes to take him down there, because I think he would have been fully buffed. So, nice pipes from Smiley Face.
I mean, this is going to go really badly for the blue team. The positioning here, pretty subpar.
They don't have players either.
Yeah.
Well, they're getting frags, but it's gonna, like, unless they do something major, it's
I think
not gonna
they
go
might be able to do something with this. There's a lot of low health. I mean,
They're all
they
clumped
haven't
up
got
in
like
Supa,
any gamers.
and they're gonna get flanked by the soldier here. Might actually pick off. No, he's not gonna get anything
They
done.
have to go for that pack and just sort of bail though. It's really subpar.
Aishu and the soldier, they're taking forever to kill their demo. He's actually done good damage, so it could be a trade. Trade. Oh, Fish is on the medic. He's done so much damage. He's actually gonna. That's really bad. For red team, that's really poor play. That's gonna leave blue with a superior uber advantage, and as long as they don't throw and let their medic die, it could even convert into a round for blue.
Huge air shot out of Snazzy. Oh my fucking god.
I missed it.
Just removed Team Fortress 2 from the air. The gamer, not the team, not the game.
That's really annoying. Like, I don't know why I thought that was a good idea.
Let's just call him, it looks like he's got a clover on his profile picture.
Alright. Oh, it's Cloverella. Okay. Actually, I know this person because I watched the grand finals last season or something. One Asiafortress match. He was actually a pretty solid roamer from what I saw last season. So. Okay.
But I mean, while we were talking about that, blue team just rolled through with Uberad, took the last really easy, no deaths as they pushed.
Yeah, that was really
clean.
cool.
Yeah.
And actually, it's going to be a tied game. 10 minutes gone. Looks like it's going to be a pretty good game, which is bittersweet for us three, I guess.
I can't wait to go all 4 stacks!
Can't wait to get up at 2. Anyway, looks like blue are playing right side here. Red's playing their pack. See if what can be done. Blue's mids have been far superior in the past too, so yeah, looks like they're going to win this mid as well. Red backs off, but both teams have their medic. So
really interesting mid actually. Like it was trades all round. Like 2 soldiers on blue team and scout and soldier on red team, which is kind of disadvantages. But then they lost that Cloverella, know the name now, right on the tail end of the mid, which sort of just forced them to leave. And Fushy's gone behind actually here. He's getting huge damage on Cloverella, but not quite clearing it out.
Big Cloverella. Anyway, we have a soldier sack in here. Med's completely alone. He's gonna get the force. That's really poor not to be watching IT, but I guess Cloverella was caught up in that previous duel and couldn't watch top IT at that moment.
I mean, it sounds like a girl gamer name, so I'm gonna assume it's a she. Was like really low.
I mean, there are a lot of tricky people on the internet, Snazzy. You must never assume.
I should actually getting a
blue team
force
gets
off there.
forced, and HSR should get out here. Unless he poops up his movement. No, he's gonna get out here cleanly, so it's 20% add for red. Probably not the cleanest play from blue there. Should have positioned himself better. They should have. There's honestly an opportunity to push in like ages before, but then they backed off and then like kind of got caught with their positioning. They needed to either back off like early and like position themselves to protect their medic, or they needed to just go in with a much superior Uber much earlier. When the medic was small forward, but looks like
it's about a 20 dis.
Yeah, Red will probably push off this. But you know, blue team, if they kite it correctly, could leapfrog them here. Demo's in. He's gonna get absolutely destroyed. He'll go
Blue's
down.
med got fucked so early there, man.
That's actually being forced again by I think another successful soldier bomb. So the soldiers of blue are doing a heap of work here, keeping their team in the fight. And it looks like blue are going to try leapfrog this, but no, they lost 3, so they're going to make the correct decision to fall out here, wait for players, and then they can push in with their full Uber.
I mean, they've got 5 now. I think they should start moving towards getting in there. They've got a soldier trying to come through choke.
It's nice work for blue medic to delay there. Aishu's actually in IT, wins the duel against Kuro. I'm just going to say Kuro. And blue aren't pushing.
They're giving up this ad. They need to do something now while HSR has not much.
They need a soldier to make space to choke and then everyone just follow in. Yeah,
they're doing it.
Here we go.
There we go. Nazi taking some ground, bullying away.
Yeah, really nice work from Nazi here, making a lot of space for their team, pushing red team back. They might even be able to get this for free. Like they're not. It's going to turn into an Uber stalemate, but they've got the midpoint, so it's not all bad.
Yeah, I mean that makes it Red's push technically to win the game right now, sort of. But yeah, I don't know. I think there's better ways that could have gone. I'm kind of upset I didn't see him.
Possibly an IT push. Really aggressive IT push could have caught out the mid there, but it's over now, so they just got to focus on this next point. Snazzy getting really aggressive there, goes down very low to some nice shots from Aishu. And it's just going to be further damage trading at choke right now. Nice pipe coming up from Lurl onto Vertigo there. Pre-piped the soldier.
Yeah. There's a lot of trading going on in this game. Actually, taking out Fushi on the flank in sewer.
It's really coming down to like flank players making opportunities for the teams. It's like
this
really.
is horrific.
This is like red flank is doing so much work for their team right now. That's actually insane.
Kachal's on his own. He's gonna either be forced or drop.
They dropped five players there. And Kachal, oh, that's so bad. It's really bad for blue.
Kachal's going for it. I don't know why he's bothering.
Red flank there doing so much for their work, and it just seems to be the story of the game. You know, the flank is really dictating pushes right now. Like, and honestly, red team would have a lot more caps if it weren't for the soldiers in these sort of situations doing nice damage to force out HSR in a really bad position for a weak Uber. Kuriko actually catching out Ashu there, that was quite nice. And again, HSR's been forced, or it pops in a bad position here where he can't get much time with the Zuba. Blue team's way back, and it's going to be all she wrote for this push from red, and blue might even push in here shortly.
The thing is though, that was like really ideal for the red team. If they'd just taken the ground that they'd been given, they would have had that second easy with the Uber that they had. But they just sort of like sacked in 2 or 3 gamers for players that didn't have Uber.
Oh, he's been caught out.
Oh no!
Oh, please don't tell me you guessed this. Oh, thank God.
But yeah, they seem to like sack in 2 or 3 gamers for a player that didn't have Uber, and then just sort of hang around on grass on the low ground, and they got forced there. So they
Snazzy getting caught out in sewer there very low by an aggressive soldier who probably should have died, but from like blue team coming to help Snazzy, but he's gonna be back up now for the push. And if they go now, that boys to take a second round.
Uber-ad.
They need to go now and get onto HSR immediately. But I think HSR is gonna get it.
They're too slow.
I still go in without the demo. They lose another one. Never mind. It was way too slow and sloppy for blue there.
Yeah. Oh well, we're resetting to a nice little push here. Fushi's still spawning on blue, so I'm wondering if maybe he'll go
really
sniper.
aggressive right now. They force off Kachal Zuba, and HSR's nowhere to be seen. So red team gonna have a full Uber ad coming in here. It's a really nice play from the red soldiers there, taking that space, getting the Uber force, and not even dying. Not one of them died. Pretty poor positioning on blue there to try and trade frags. And Aishu actually takes out Kuro on the flank there again. Aishu's doing a lot of work for his team right now, making opportunities. Demo and Red's just like plus forwarding here. It's a nice play, but they lose one, and HSL's gone down really low. So, in fact, if the Roma comes in here for blue, actually no, he's dead.
Yeah, but Snazzy should be just jumping anyway instead of holding that high ground.
Yeah, he's gonna back up. Is it he or G?
I don't know.
Yeah. They are gonna back off.
Pacing gone wrong! I'm just not using to choke here.
I don't want to assume they're gender. So. Anyway, did they get the force off there? They did.
Yeah.
Okay. But the blue medic's down, so they're probably gonna snowball this into loss either way. With only 3 players being up.
Yeah. Kuronito desperately building a sentry.
On the sentry. Very low, actually gets traded. They might be able to hold this if they play it right, but nah, they're 3 down. It's gonna be another round for red. So a couple of missed opportunities there for blue team, especially when pushing in. They're in a really good position. You know, soldier demo down, 20% ad. They just weren't fast enough, and their players were kind of like taking unnecessary fights before the push, and a player going down just meant that they had to back out. Red team kind of snowballs coastline.
Whoever the red demo is, he went really low early on that mid, not quite followed up on. A lot of damage coming out from both teams here. Looks like Red's getting the
Cloverella
top
getting
end.
huge damage off before he gets cleaned up by Nasty, and blue team actually can concede their first mid. Ashu chasing forward here, while the other scout caps. Demo and Scout coming forward here, but they're both half HP. 3 players are pushing forward here to get this med kill, but
they just got cut down to just the demo and the med, and not really anything those guys can do.
He's gonna get forced, but he's gonna get absolutely mulched. But he did actually get Kachao way too low for probably he should have. So probably some crisp rockets coming out from Vertigo there.
I think that chase was actually a really smart play because they knew that Kachao would still have Uber, so they just sort of like took second. They pushed him all the way into spawn.
Yeah, it's kind of like a risk-free play, really, because they can't really push off one player, let's say like the soldier, but there's a high chance that they might be able to, you know, take out or like force a medic, because I don't think they had a scout with them at the time.
Yeah, Kachao just used on nothing. He thought he was using on a soldier and just sort of used on no one and walked into lobby.
Ooh,
that's really unfortunate.
That's rough. They're gonna come far right here.
Yeah.
Take out the sentry early. Scouts play point right now. They'll just get it. It'll be 3-1 to red. Yeah, there it is. Clinical. Rough for Kachao there to pop on nothing.
Throw
really,
like that. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like they're pretty dominant on mids. I think they can roll this back. They can still
bring this back, yeah. It's actually been a lot closer, like, than, you know, as someone who went in with very little knowledge of both the teams, I was told, you know, Team Fortress 2 have been rolling this season. But, you know, 20 minutes in, 3-1, and a lot of close fights, really, and only due to missed opportunities from Blue has been the reason that Red have taken 2 rounds now, so... You know, and this mid even very close. Really going to back out with inferior numbers. Yeah. Both scouts going to start to chase forward here. Both teams keeping up their meds.
All of Red team was on either like 20 or below for like a solid chunk of that mid. So they sort of had to lose a lot of their ground that they gained because they would have died.
I should sniper here as well.
Ooh, beautiful. Yeah, but it just meant that Blue could bully them out of mid.
Yeah, and they played it well, you know, they backed off and then re-entered pretty, like, as a team, you know, rather than taking scrappy 1v1s. He gets a headshot onto the scout earlier there in Sewers, but he was buffed, so not going to do much damage. Well, like, not going to be a kill. It did do 150 damage. But looks like he's going to get more aggressive with his team here and try to get an angle. I don't agree with Blue letting him do this. Yeah, they're going to come forward and spam.
There's no one on the flank for Blue. Ooh, that was close. Cloverella almost got in and just like could have been right onto Kachao there. Ashu's just got his sightline through choke here. They're kind of still peeking it. I mean, if I was them, I would probably just rotate Sewer, take out him and whoever's sitting with him, and just push through that. But they lost one to the sniper here.
Nice shot from Ashu there. He might. Oh, he barely misses the shot onto the soldier. Cloverella's through Sewer, IT right now. He gets onto Kachao, but only 1 rocket. Soldier's pocket's gonna follow him up there, but actually he'll probably die.
Pocket goes down.
Yeah, and Fishy.
That's 2 down, and they just got the spawn. They should be pushing. Yeah.
Yeah, but they have the snipers, so soldiers and demo probably need to get aggressive. Also soldiers.
It's alright with the sniper though. They kind of went out like far side of Sewer.
They lose one. Actually, still aggressive. Okay.
I mean, maybe it's like the inner med main in me, but every time I see a medic standing somewhere where they know the sniper's gonna be looking, my heart just starts beating. It was really close there.
Medic main in you is triggered.
I don't know if it's even X anymore. I think I've given up on Scout.
What are you playing this season? Open or IM?
I am, yeah. We got bumped in. Anyway.
Solid, dude.
Snazzy going down really low there, trying to spam. Actually, I think that was still one. But...
Ooh. Cloverella gets killed there by 50.
There's not really much to report though, like... There's a sentry on Reds.
Well, we're gonna have a counter sack from Kariko, but he gets chewed up. Does get one last draw into Aishu, not gonna do much. Still half HP, no threat. So okay. I wonder if a scout will go back to switch to sniper, or if Kuriko. No, which team's gonna stay? Oh no, Fushi's gone back. Yeah, Fushi went back. He's now on sniper.
Okay.
So Fushi, Aishu, both pretty competent snipers, I believe.
Yeah.
Should be a good showdown here. Red team know blue have a sniper now. Fushi's been spotted. He's getting quite aggressive now on 13 HP. Yeah, he's gonna get spammed out, killed.
It's really
56
unfortunate
HP,
for blue because with just under 7 minutes left, they really need to start making some moves.
Oh my god, how does Cloverella get in there? That's so sloppy from blue scouts.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess scout. He should have been playing way more central and denying that soldier 100% of the time.
The good news
That's
is they got the
really
force
bad.
off on HSR. One of their scouts sort of plus forwarded in, forced him off. But they've backed out a second here. They're just sort of waiting. No one's pushed out yet. Oh, there they are. I think Nasi is maybe going for a bomb here.
Fishy's
damage
behind,
on
but he's
Aishu.
not going to get much done. He's actually drawn... He's drawn like the whole team back. Blue can take so much space off that. That's really high value play from Fishy there. Yeah, they just walked forward onto second now.
Demo.
They have such a big Ubrad. Please don't let that scout get away. That's really nice. Oh, and... Oh my god, they're getting frags now. Really important frags. 3 frags. Demo down. Go my friends, go. 85%. Keep your medic alive if you need to for the later fight. They just keep on the point.
It's really getting into this. That's 2 rounds for them. There was a couple like misplays there on the push, but it really worked for them anyway. Like the demo could have died a solid 15 seconds before he did. I don't know, but it really worked for him. I'm glad. Alright, we're coming down to it now. 5 minutes remaining.
Crunch time.
The 6th mid. Team Fortress 2 taking a lot of damage. Loyal going low. Nasi dying.
Nugget trades out. Nice headshot onto Cloverella there. But Red team have just plussed across point while Cloverella makes eyes. Oh, big headshot from Vertigo on the med there. Nice, pretty.
That was a
Vertigo
pretty
getting
delicious one.
fourth. Vertigo going huge. And if they get this cap, with the way the game has been going, with long times between rounds, a lot of stalemates, it could even call map,
I mean, if Kuroniko can get a sentry up early, which would require his team to actually do something about the soldier peeking in second, then they might be able to delay the push. He's instead opted for Pyro, which I don't like on this map, but anyway, the Ubers come out, red team's all the way in. Blue Gamer's making a pretty decent fight here. I'm just really fearful about maybe a back cap. There's no one that seems to be behind, but it looks like Blue's sort of pushing out, making some moves. They got 3 minutes to get 1 round here. Last to last.
Oh, they have a massive override. So
yeah, I think they could leapfrog this pretty much permanently. If they do Uberad, player ad, etc. I think this is a round that they could win. What they need to do here is make some room, get in, and actually fight. Instead of just sort of standing in choke.
Red have a sniper though, so it's probably going to force out an early. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Kuro can't go down here. No, he's going to get out. Oh, massive damage from Nasty there. He trades, but he gets a lot of good damage. Cloverell's really hurt. Actually gets an arrow. Fishy's going to die here. Jesus, okay.
Kachow's balls shrank inside his body, I guess.
The medics never even entered. I don't know what's happening. That needed to be a push. That needed to be a 6-man push, not a 2-man go in, and then another 2-man go in, and the other 2-man just fucking fall out.
I think they give a lot of respect to Aishu on Sniper, which is understandable. I mean,
regardless, they have no choice. They need to push that.
Yeah.
They have to send everyone but the medic into the sniper sightline and just risk it and put pressure on the sniper. There's no other way.
But it's failed so spectacularally that they've lost another round here, and that's 4-2 with 2 minutes left.
That's going to be map. I'm going to call it right there. 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes.
But even with the scoreline 4-2, which isn't too bad, but it's one team's more dominant. It's much more even than the scoreline suggests.
Yeah, I agree. In fact, it honestly could have gone the other way if I think just experience coming out from Red here, I'm gonna say, meant that Red capitalized better with fewer mistakes.
Yeah.
Which got them rounds, and also Aishu making a lot of opportunities for his team, exploiting a lot of the lack of a flank blue. Kachao actually dancing around the rock there, avoiding Aishu, but he's going to clean it up regardless. Well, this actually could be another round going for Red here, because 1 minute 44, 100% uber ad.
It's doable.
Players not spawning for 20 seconds. Totally doable.
They need to get to the
might be a
point pretty
5-2.
early.
They've pretty much fallen apart at this point, I think, Blue. Yeah, I think you have to give a lot of credit to Aishu, making a lot of space for his team. A lot of opportunities that they correctly capitalized off.
I kinda don't want to say it because I feel like I've been beating on Kachao for a lot of this map, but his heals seem to be sort of disjointed from what the rest of his team is doing. I think that's playing a pretty big factor as well. HSR actually just dropped a Fushy. I mean, I know it's not super relevant right now, but
2 plays up, they're all I wonder if they're not even gonna get they're gonna get wiped here. Kachao going down at the last second there. It's not gonna make much of a difference, but quite funny. These guys are trying to get a frag.
I'm proud of them for being able to defend that point though. Yeah. It could have been another round.
Cloverell's gonna contest this with the mat actually. He's jumping. Low players actually. He's gonna be able to they were really low, so it's no surprise he's able to.
They could push this.
Well, they have a sentry, and with no Uber,
yeah, but no one's stopping them. Yeah, they can spam it out easy.
Yeah, there it goes. It's delayed time at least 20 seconds.
20 seconds?
Way too much time.
No way!
Wow, that's really sloppy from Blue. Again, like 2 players pushed out while the rest of them stood on last. They needed to commit to that. I know it doesn't make it much of a difference, but it's more about principle. They need to commit to stuff like that. You can't expect 2 half HP soldiers to cap the point and stop like a 300 health soldier bomb. Like, you know, obviously a 2-on-1 you'd be like, oh surely, but like when you have the speed of like a rocket jump and 300 HP from a fresh buff, like you actually have a really big advantage, especially when you just get 1 rocket. Straight away kill 1 and then hop off the point, and the rest of your team comes in. There needs to be a lot more trust from Blue team. Yeah, pushes like 2 times there.
With all this said, they're doing pretty well. Yeah, like, you know,
it's the 1%ers that are making like letting Red win right now. It's not like a big hole in their gameplay, you know. It's just like I've been saying, missed opportunities, better capitalization by Red. So do we have luck?
We're just trying to find them now. I'm not really certain what our producer here is telling us, but so yeah, apparently
I'm familiar with this. I went ham on a product lobby today and couldn't look at the logs, so quite frustrated.
Ooh.
That's 50% log. So what's the server name again? Something Shana?
Shana something.
Shana Stream?
That's probably the one. I don't know. So yeah. There we go. We've got some log. So the red team was Super Strikas, not Team Fortress 2. So
wait, what?
I think?
No?
Oh no, never mind.
No, red team won, didn't they?
Yeah. Yeah, we just got a minor issue with the logs there. Yeah. So I mean, looking at it, pretty decent damage coming out of almost everyone.
I can't really get the logs right now. It's
you can just check them out on the stream if you need.
I see. That's very true. So first thing I see is Cloverella and the demo. Who I don't know why, unless Smiley Face is main alias, I don't know why he'd be using it.
It might be.
Doing a lot of damage, doing the most damage on the server. Yeah, not a surprise. Cloverella, really exploiting the flank there, getting in deep. You know, like absolutely grinding whoever he jumps onto.
A lot of damage for a roamer as well. Like coming in just under 10,000 top of the server. It's a lot.
Yeah, and yeah, no surprise. Aishu top fragging. No surprise for Shi top fragging for his team as well. Probably the most outstanding player I could see on blue team there.
One thing I did notice was maybe again probably the med main in me. My eyes sort of drawn straight to the damage taken stat. Big difference between Kachow and HSR there. It's more than 2,000. It's about 2,500 damage difference. But with that said, their heal stats are pretty similar actually. So I don't know. I think that map just didn't really work out well for what Super Strikas were going for. I think there was just a bit of a disconnect.
The medics a little bit of credit. Although some of their Uber pops were questionable, they seem to manage their deaths quite alright. You know, less than 10 on both of them, less than 10 combined. So
yeah, I'm trying really hard not to beat on him all the time. I feel like it's all I'm doing.
I don't think he did too terribly. I think probably his positioning in some of the trades wasn't too great. And then probably some of HSR's positioning wasn't perfect either. He did get forced a lot of the time, but I mean, honestly, that just comes down to trusting your players rather than your positioning. So probably not his fault there either.
Yeah. But anyway, next map's totally Gully. So how do you feel now that we've seen him play about some sort of prediction?
Well, okay. I'm gonna have to give this one to Team Fortress 2, and although I do think it was quite close, it was process, and like my team currently, like the situation at least my team was in, we did a lot better on maps with long sightlines. But as soon as Gully's a really sort of coordination oriented map, you know, you need to have good coordination because you don't have sightlines on your team members at all times. And
that's it. The mid has gone live. McNugget and Vertigo have gone down stupid low. Nasty's died. Lurl has died. Kachow's down. Yeah, this looks pretty dominant for Team Fortress 2 here. They're sort of just mopping up the gamers that are left. That said,
Scouts Chankwa, but he does.
Yeah, it was close.
Chankwa, to be honest, he didn't make too much of an impact last match, but I think he's playing combo scout, and when your combo's getting you know mulched a lot of the time, it's not surprising that the combo scout doesn't do too much in a game.
Babysitter
hard to initiate.
Can't do everything.
But we actually have a push from lower by the combo here, going up to main lobby.
They're almost wrapping around the combo of Super Strikas here, but Super Strikas got back fast enough. Uber coming through, straight through shutter. Not much to report really, no frags, a lot of ground take.
On the point, actually fragged
huge time on point. Yeah.
Really nice initiation from Aishu there to take the flash, run across point, run across the stickies, frag the demo in 2 shots or whatever, very little shots, and then just get all that point time.
It was a really beautiful push from Team Fortress to take the point there. I thought like they had the scout on the point instantly and everyone else just fought people.
It was clinical.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Anyway, second mid, take me into it.
Ooh, Vertigo gets Shanko early on. Nice rocket, Team Fortress 2 gets Snazzy. Massive flank from Vertigo here. Scout's watching it, doesn't get much. Gets a lot of damage out though. Might actually come back up here. Yeah, he does, but again, timing just a little bit off. No fall of his own. He's still alive though, and basically if he's 5 is he pocket? Yeah, actually I think he's pocket, but yeah, he's gonna make a lot of space for his team right now, and Blue have been forced back to that blast again. with
That's
the
it,
one
they've
difference
kept
being,
Uber.
yeah, they've got 2 goals. So we're probably going to see a sack from red team. Actually, they're going to take this trade. No, maybe. Oh, I think it's a double sack. Yeah, it's just a Vertigo's helping out his roamer. He actually gets the scout there. Just unfortunate for Chanqua. But yeah, that's the sack I was expecting. Probably going to see scout run back to the spawn and come up sniper.
I'm a big fan of spy on this map, if I'm perfectly honest. I think it's a really ideal thing to push with. Fushy's come up sniper, but I'm not seeing any off class on the side of Team Fortress 2 there.
I mean, if you're Coscoa, you hate my spy gameplay, so. I'm a epic premier level spy. Probably the best spy in Australia right now.
Excuse me, mate. Speaking of Prem level spy, Chanqua actually checking out if they had any off classes there with disguises.
Oh, that's a rookie mistake. He just walked through shutter expecting there not to be trapped. That's really bad. I don't know.
But they got the force out on Pachow.
Did they? Wow,
yeah.
Okay.
They lost both soldiers for it, but that's totally worth the trade. They're sort of getting bullied out choke here. They're really caught. A lot of damage. Demoman getting dropped. Pachow seems to be getting away from this one, actually. I should just sort of plus forwarding in. Both scouts in on last hit. Soldiers coming in as well. Pachow going down. Fushy has to defend on his own, and that's 2 rounds to Team Fortress 2. 2 quick ones.
Yeah, 5 minutes, 2 rounds. So, as I was saying, real quick, I expect Team Fortress to win this because it requires a lot more coordination. That's probably what Blue Team were lacking last map. Lacking the most, I'd say. So,
still,
yeah.
25 minutes left.
Interesting rollout from Cloverell there, surfing up the pillar that holds up the mid. Gets straight onto the combo. Really nice damage. Really nice space. Even kills the scout, and that's going to force Blue right out. So that's a really, really solid mid from Cloverell there. Did a huge work. Actually,
Cloverell did get Uber Sword though, which means that Pachow, I think he got 2. Yeah, he's just popped on mid here. That'll stop the cap at the very least.
Are they going to catch out HSR here as well? I think they are.
Maybe.
Unless HSR dodges like a madman.
They had to back off a little bit.
HSR's getting out here. Oh, that's really cool. The demo should have someone with him. The demo should 100% have someone with him there, and they're not even going to trade that scout.
They really need to stack this and just get the cap and get out, but they've lost a couple of gamers here. It's not super prime for them. HSR's coming up on Uber. Pachow has got 50%. That should be enough to hold a second, but they need to get out, stop dropping players to a mid that they can't win. Yeah, even before they've capped middle, Team Fortress 2 has sort of bullied their way into second. Same thing they were doing on Process there, where, you know, they would just leave a scout behind and just bully them out so that they could cap the point for free. Oh, Blue's actually got their Uber and come out. They've killed the demo man who's been dropped. But one of their soldiers jumped into the Uber.
He's backed up. She's gonna get caught out here.
Yeah.
2-player out. They can push this.
It's a 3. Demo man's still down.
Also, side note, real quick. If you want to see some Premier level gameplay, Australian Prem, Benjinho is streaming right now. So just a little shout out to him, I suppose. But obviously, we want you to stick with the cast.
So Super Strikas did the same sort of thing that Team Fortress 2 has been doing, and sort of like bullied their way into second nice and early, but they just sort of relied on trapping them in forward spawns, which they didn't do super well, so they sort of like lost that ability and therefore ended up with 1 soldier dead. That said, they have a 70% advantage, which if they know about, which they seem to, they're taking a big door, they can just cap that point easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Japanesey?
Jesus Christ, Snazzy. That's a low blow, dude.
Oh, dear me.
actually read a pretty interesting article on that saying
He's a racist.
according to the article it was not made in Japan.
So blue team's used in their Uber here just as HSR got hits. They've got 1 kill with the Uber, they have Cap second.
They two plays the secret right now.
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Kachow's sort of re-entering, trying to get some
So
heals
much
out.
damage. Ishi's 19. They need a focus fire here.
I think their best hope here is a back cap, which Loyal seems to be going for. He's got stickies all over the point. Vertigo managing to take him out.
Jumps over
Yeah.
barrier.
Anyway, blue team managed to wipe there. They are getting forward spawns. They should be able to put some sort of fight up on middle, but they have lost that second that they managed to cap there.
Cloverella gets
Chanqua dying.
killed. Chanqua trades for Cloverella, I mean, dies. Yeah, so what are the Ubers like? 25 to 30% ad for red here.
Yeah, I don't think
No,
it's
Ishi's
a
grinding
lot.
hard.
But with Gully Wash mid, I mean, all you have to do is like stand vaguely close to choke. They're gonna use as they come in.
No,
Your
this is
mid
a
hangs
massive
back
ad now.
near
Blue has
point.
not being grinding here. Probably a bad
Yeah.
misplay. Dickie's on
Still,
the killer here. Ishi's
Gully
lost him
Wash
out.
mid is the easiest one. All they have to do is stand close, force them as they come in, and then back out. I don't know why they haven't. Yeah, now they're taking some ground. They got Nazi up on the nipple. Am I allowed to call it that, Mitch? I don't know. They got Nazi up on the nipple. They're grinding a bit harder. They're coming up to even.
So looks like we're gonna see a stalemate. I guess they didn't know the blue hadn't been grinding, but they had a like what would have been like a 40% ad. at one point
Yeah,
there,
it was
so
it was about a 50%.
40-50. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we saw 2 rounds in the first 5 minutes, no rounds in the next 5 minutes. But blue have gotten close to putting themselves on the scoreboard, so we'll see what
I
they
think
can
they're
do
getting
here.
their mojo back. You know? I mean,
Maybe
at the
they're
moment we're just
luring
sort of
them into
waiting
his
out.
false sense of security, ready to pounce and reverse sweep Team Fortress 2. Checkler's getting really far forward there, but I thought it would be a sack, but he's gonna back off, so I'm not sure what he was trying to accomplish.
I think the play here, if I was blue, would probably be to rotate my heels to the flank and just go heavy on it briefly, try to get a couple picks.
Did you say heavy?
Heavy.
Heavy.
I don't mean the class, I mean the action. You gotta get heavy.
What the
Get
class?
heavy, babe.
The pool's a smart.
Oof.
I really wish I could do accents well. It seems so cool. Not gonna lie. I love a good accent. Oh, massive midi. Well, not so massive, but still a nice shot nevertheless coming out from Vertigo there. He's actually going to
Nico.
drop down. What can he get done? Yeah, he's dropped down. They've seen him. He's going to jump back up. And reset. Nice
Kuro
work
Nico
from-
went super low there. That was almost a 2-player ad. Like, really close to it.
Aiden Cool 2007. It's an interesting name. Very specific.
I think it might be an alias of some sort.
Chanqua. It's a funny name for me.
I think we're both getting a bit tired here. Yeah, we're just sort of sitting through a stalemate here. There's not much to say. Neither team is sort of sacked or anything.
Don't really
HSR
know.
spamming his
This
charge
doesn't
there.
really seem to be a reason for the stalemate though.
Just as
like
I was
blue-
talking, action
Yeah.
coming in, HSR getting for Kuro Nico. They're trying to
Awesome.
come to choke, but I don't think they're going to be able to do
It's a
much.
really nice play. They should, yeah. It's good that they
Yeah.
stayed forward there, ready to counterattack. HSR's
They-
half HP, but they can't get onto him. If he's actually going lower, if he hits his shot here, he'll probably go onto
I
him.
shoot behind.
Oh, is he? That's not
Yeah,
oh,
he
okay.
murdered.
Oh, shit, no,
Ciao.
ticker, man.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's it's not quite good if you're a super Strikas fan.
Yeah, again with like the disconnect thing I've been talking about though, it seemed like they sort of like popped in, a couple of their gamers went forward, a couple of them stayed
started
back,
off really
no
good,
one
yeah.
took care of the scout that they saw run behind. is just a bit sloppy.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. There's definitely a disconnect in their pushes right now. Some people are going, some people aren't. It just turns into a bait, really. Their best hope right now is a back up, but I don't see anyone in a position to attempt that, so...
They ground really hard there, though, and they got 70% now, so they'll definitely be able to reset this on.
In fact, if Red think that they have ad here, well, they are, because they're pushing straight forward. But actually, no, they're 95, so if they think they have ad here, they pop early. Could be a good move for blue. And Kuro gets... I don't know why they're backing out here. They should totally fight this. They have a player ad. No reason to give this up.
And keep the forward spawns.
Yeah, so that was really poor to let them take that mid. There was
I think they're gonna meet him at choke. Oh, it was crits. Sorry,
is it crits?
I didn't even notice.
Crits, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, neither.
That would explain quite a lot. I was wondering how they had Uber so quick.
I always hate when the casters don't realize it's crits. So.
Yeah. I look like an idiot.
Shame on me.
Yeah. He's got the festive one. I didn't even know you could have a festive crits. That's my excuse.
My excuse is that I'm not very observant and it's 20+1 in the morning.
Oh, fuck, is it? Oh my god.
And in 40 minutes the clocks go forward, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah, so...
Oh, no.
Like 100% I'm gonna wake up at lunchtime. It's not my bad. Lunch is my favourite meal right now.
I'm gonna have to start playing games at like 6 in the evening again.
So red team poised to push in right now. Oh, actually blue pot.
Good drop.
Blue drop.
Yeah. Didn't go super ideal, unfortunately, for
Sentry's getting frags here though. Demo's half HP.
Karuniko's
there's only one person up. Demo knows where the sentry is.
Kachow has to frag. He has to frag.
Confused.
It's all he's got.
You got this, Kachow.
Come on, baby.
Yes.
Yeah.
Getting frag on I'm super confused how red dropped 5 players there. Or 4.
Well, the crits got rid of their mid, and at the exact same time, their entire team sort of like clumped up in, I guess you'd call it middle lobby.
They did pop crits. Yeah. They got the medic. Okay. Yeah, because I saw the Uber go from 100 to 99, so I thought they popped, and then he died, so I thought of the drop. But yeah, okay. So they used an aggressive crits, got the medic.
Yeah.
And basically the rest of the team collapsed.
Yeah.
So not all bad there, actually.
They dropped all their gamers.
Yeah.
I don't know, is Kachow still on crits? I can't fucking... No, he's on Uber now, and it's about even.
Festive Medigun.
Yeah.
Because he's very good.
I can't...
He's got big flashing lights, Snazzy. Seriously.
Dude.
OPSM would be good.
Spectators, mate.
Right now.
Huge, fantastic Uber. This is great. They've caught in a soldier. He's going down. They've already cleaned up the flank.
It's really nice to push there, but then unfortunately they won't get the mid. Which means it's probably a stalemate back at second unless they... Actually, no, it doesn't have to be. They've
Cloverella was cleaned up super late. They just got to cap the point, and this is beautiful for them. At the moment, Team Fortress 2 is getting forwards. Yeah. I'm scared.
Still plays in there. Vertigo should back spawn here.
Yeah, it looks like he did.
Actually, they worked up a bit of ad here, actually.
Yeah, if they grind this, I think they could go in off it. Going lower, just sort of chilling
15%.
out.
Oh no, they've just like stopped healing pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I don't know. 13 minutes. It's been really close on the second map as well. It's been a good grand final so far.
Yeah, beautiful.
Kuroniko's under, gets killed by Vertigo. And that's gonna be all she wrote for Kuroniko. Vertigo sacks in, I assume. Gets fragged. Team Fortress 2 helps. Also goes down very low, almost gets fragged. McNugget now up on the sniper. Gonna watch, see what he can do.
Yeah.
He's gonna go back and switch off to scout. Okay, so.
As far as Team Fortress 2 is concerned, they can totally just like park the bus. Like 13 minutes is a really gay amount of time to park.
Yeah.
But I lied to you. I mean, they've just gotten 2 picks, 12-second spawns. They can walk straight out, really. Blue got forced there, I believe. Didn't see that happen. Yeah, that happened up top, unfortunately. Cloverella got onto Kachow again and just managed to get a bit much damage off for his taste. HSR has got, but it looks like...
Yeah. I know, he hasn't even popped. That's gonna be bad for Blue. Korinyako, no, that's way too early of a jump, man.
It's not too shit for Blue here. Their med got away, and he's at the forward spawn, so he's going to be healing the moment people spawn.
No, but Kuro jumping in when there was still 3 players sitting on the last point, and the med had popped, so like, the only reason to jump in would be to get a back out, and it was pretty poor timing to try to get a back out at that point.
I think his plan there, though, was that because his med had survived, if he managed to get their med there, that would have catapulted them to a 50-60 ad at that point. And that would have been...
Although in that situation, I'd probably just, like, goblin somewhere above an entrance or whatever. I don't wanna... I wanna say the other one.
Yeah, goblin.
Like, yeah, dude. I wanna say the other one. The closet racist, okay?
Look, frankly, I think you can get away with it. Blue team used over here, both teams have used. They're just sort of mucking around in choke. Nazi going down on the flank. Chankwa going down as well.
Jesus, okay. McNugget's pushed up. He's actually getting out to the med right now. I don't know what the fuck that positioning is to let him in there, but...
I think it just went really badly for them. I
really
think
sloppy.
They felt like they had that ad I was talking about, but their healing wasn't super prime. So they tried to use into choke, try to, you know, block them out, and just got fucked, really.
I've never dabbed before at Leaks 421, and I don't feel like doing it right now. Not making my dab debut.
Yeah. There's not much to talk about. It's just pretty standard last hold here. They got a sentry on the stairs on right side. Not sure. Yeah, they don't seem to know about it, so the sentry's gonna do something here. Goes down pretty
Blue don't have
early.
Ruby yet, but they're pretty close. But Rhoda getting frags. Blue comes out. Nice headshot onto Vertigo. Someone's on point.
They kind of have to stand on point at this
point. They have
point.
Ruby here. They should use this aggressively with Fishy, which I think is what they're gonna do. They can catch out both the demo and Medicare. Yeah, really nice from Fishy there. It's a good play. They're gonna get the demo as well. Get on some points straight away, and then just snowball it into Red last. Oh, Soda's on Kachow right now.
That's such a pity.
And that's really unfortunate, Kachow's positioning as he drops down, so he can't even like surf away.
Yeah.
And he didn't even see him, so there's like nothing he could do really. Just unfortunate for him.
That said, they still have a tiny little bit of an ad. And they do still have a player ad here with Cloverella going down really late on the end of that. So that means they are going to get mid for free here. I think they should push flank, like, fast, hard. Same way I've... Sorry. Yeah, so I think the ideal here would be to swap your flank and your combo. Just swing your combo around a big door and push that hard. Maybe get around behind them up to upper, cut them off. But they're just opting to pull up the Uber. Gonna go back to a bit of a stalemate here. It's been a really long round, but it's been an interesting one.
A lot of back and forth.
Yeah. Fushi going down on the flank. There's 3 gamers on Team Fortress 2's flank right now versus like 1 on the side of Super Strikas. I'm not super confident in that going well for them. Super Strikas, that is.
Well, I think that Smiley Face's main is Smiley Face.
Ubers have just been traded at choke. It's both the solo on the pocket. They're just sort of cycling Ubers really from the looks of things. I think we're going back to just the flank, sort of deciding how this one plays out. Both teams are grinding pretty hard. So I think we're just going to end up with another
We're gonna
Oh
see
my
a
God.
sniper come out from one of the scouts.
Yeah.
Or a Roma sack, a successful Roma sack would be nice, but both teams have been relatively, well, like, it's been a lot less sloppy, like, in terms of defending medics on this map than it was in Process. Like, the Process success rate of a bomb must have been, you know, in
Too
the
high.
90s.
This is what I was talking about. They've rotated their combo around a big door. They've cut them off. They put a lot of fucking damage in. Aishu going low. HSR getting full.
Uber
This
Shred's
is
coming out.
beautiful.
Yeah. Aishu's running behind. He's actually.
Yeah. All they got to do is deal
but
with
I think the
Aishu and
damage
tap
really
the
saved.
point. Yeah,
With
this
the
is their
positioning
round.
of valuables, yeah.
Yeah, this is their
This
round.
way, okay.
Fuck yeah. Kachagan, a huge frag on the net
spawn is
there.
coming in, still so much damage. People need to get into last right now.
Nah, they can do it. They can do it. It's just demo.
Totally do it. Just demo. Get out the points. Get the demo off.
Please,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Yes!
Nice work. Really nice work from Blue.
Maybe they're listening to my fucking calls.
Well,
I'm glad they got around.
it's always good to have a good grand final, but it's also always good to sleep. So you know.
Puss. Anyway, next mid coming up. Lil going on to their side. A lot of damage coming out on both teams here. McNugget and Vertigo still had buffs. Snazzy going down, unfortunately, but 2 frags coming out. McNugget and Smiley Face. Aishu killing Kuroniko. Both teams going out super low. Kachao is really low, but it looks like they're going to win this mid. They took out enough gamers.
We're gonna win the mid.
Yeah. Trying to get excited.
You have to play
you know?
Nessie. No, that's just waiting for forwards. Yeah, let's see how they play this one. They could tie things up here with 5 minutes to go.
HSR did live there. I think it's gonna slow that down. Ideally, yeah, apparently we're experiencing a little bit of lag on the stream. Sorry about that. Working on it.
Expected.
But I think my ideal play here would be to sort of like sneak a scout into. Okay, no, they've used it.
Gets
No.
launched by the sentry. And if you don't know, I've unverified information, but I am 90% sure due to my Saxon Hail expertise that a level 2 sentry has more bounce back than that soldier not getting anywhere near the medic as this sentry is only level 2.
I don't know why you would sack a soldier into a last when you know they have a sentry.
Possibly they didn't know.
I mean, you can hear it. I don't know.
What if they have the game sound really low? You don't know.
All 6?
Yeah. Oh,
Anyway.
the dispenser going up in river here. That's really nice blockage play.
Lovely.
It's about dispenser down. It's time to push.
Yeah, McNugget down, my dude. You're not doing any. Aishu in some very
going into
fantastic
water right now.
positioning here. I don't know if you've seen this. He's up on the pipe.
I do see this, but if they can't, if they get around the pillar here, he's going to be absolutely useless. So he needs to hit that initial shot. He's going to drop down. Regrets from river here.
Nico's having a fight in lower. He's really low. Yeah. I think
Back off.
the thing I was saying
Probably
about like
see a
my
sniper
ideal
also.
play is to sneak a scout into unders or secret, and then just like do your Uber to distract them, and have that scout just run onto the point. Like, it's a really cookie cutter play, but people
Or
always fall for it.
alternatively, get the scout on the point, draw the eyes, get everyone to rush the point, and then Uber on top of them.
Yeah,
There's a force
but
coming out from the soldier
no
right
one
there.
falls for that. Ah,
Well,
that's
you'd be
beautiful.
surprised.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Not anymore.
contrary
Sure.
to your stupid ideology, sacking a soldier right there is a very good play because he gets a nice
Fuck
force
you.
out.
It's a level 3 sentry now.
Sentry
Let's push
stealing,
back.
Scout stealing the sentry. No frags coming out for blue just yet. Actually, TF2 getting a frag. I should get a frag.
It's
This is
not
really bad
beautiful.
push. I don't know
Yeah.
why they put the scout onto the sentry job. That should be demo. Scout should be fragging.
I mean, even a soldier,
Yeah.
like, and your med walks in front, so
he
the
probably
sentry doesn't push everyone.
he probably wasted like 3 or 4 seconds of that Uber trying to take care of the sentry. Where you just give it to the demo 2 seconds of stun. So, yeah, not the best push there. And
HSR's
with
got
minutes
a
42 to go. massive
60%
Uber,
ad. Yeah.
And actually, Kachao goes down. Their only hope right now is a really sneaky back out, which is not going to be likely. That's going to be a full wipe. And I'm going to say that's going to be game because I see them taking a round off this.
Look, 2 minutes
Sniper
left.
here, Fishy could do. No, okay, that's what I'm out.
If something miraculous happens, I think we could see like a second to last, or even a last to last. But
in a game like this, it's hardly been happening, so I'd very highly doubt it to happen at this point in time.
I think at this point they're just trying to save face. They look like they're gonna try to stalemate last as long as possible.
By the way, pro tip to all you teams out there, most notably medics. As you can see, the red team here running double original soldier, so they might be doing it indirectly, but a cool little tip you could use to give yourself an advantage. It's a strat that Tech used for quite a while. Is when both of your soldiers use the original, if you ever hear a normal rocket launcher, you know it's going to be another soldier. So as a medic, that's quite useful. So it's not game changing, but yeah, it's just a pro tip while we're in a stalemate here. If you ever in that situation.
You're a dog.
What do you mean?
You're a fucking dog.
You know what, Snazzy? If you don't start to I can't even think right now. Oh Jesus, okay.
That's going down. Yeah.
If you're not gonna value my input, then I don't want to even speak to you. So go away. You're not even good.
Sorry.
Like, what are you? Like I am. Like.
True. It's an intermediate scout. Thank you. Be careful who you're fucking talking to.
Oh shit, dude.
Uber's coming out. Kachao's Uber. There's a big solo. HSR had a multi a couple of times. Comes out pretty even though.
Wait, I'm confused. Why was there not a push in from Red there? Didn't they have like a massive Uber? Did one of the medics die?
No, it was fairly even.
I've blanked out between when Kachao died at Big Door and that Uber trade.
Yeah, a little bit similar, but I think it was fairly even in the end there.
Well, didn't they have a 60% out at that point and then Kachao died?
True, okay, I guess
regardless, I think
really
Red Team
well.
are about to cut the point here, and that's going to be met with 8 seconds to go, so...
Gosh. Alright, well, 3-1, that's not too bad. And the next map is going to be... I have it here, hold on. It is Badlands next, Crashlands, my favourite.
Speaking of crashing,
we'll get the logs up. While Mitch does that, I think Heebs and I require a quick piss and make a coffee break, and then we'll discuss the logs when we get back and move into the next map.
Welcome back. I'm here with Snazzy, although he is not currently here, if that makes sense. Probably doesn't. And I think we're gonna have a look at the logs from the Gullywash game that has just been played. Okay, turns out we're live. I'm in a solo cast, and you guys have had to look yourself at the logs that were on the stream, so let's see how this first mid goes. Snazzy's back just in time. We're going live sadly into the first mid. So it looks like Demo's gonna get on to try and team for Cleverella pressures him quite well against force back down. Nugget gets spammed and killed. Nasty trades, team push 2, Vertigo gets Shankwa. Vertigo's spammed down onto the low ground here, very low, he's gonna die. Demo might die here as well. Bushy going huge, getting 2 kills there I think, and HSR's gonna back out with the scout. 2 Grey Bridge and get out this life attitude.
Looks very dominant, I like it.
Yep.
Bit of a return.
Much like the process mids were for blue team.
They didn't get HSR though. It's a little upsetting. And despite being given all the ground in the world, they haven't even started the cap. And Nasty just barely surviving there. An arrow from Kachao saving him / her. Drop 2 gamers here.
Issue trades. Actually, Meds alone on Spire. They're gonna catch a rocket from Vertigo. Nasty going down really low. Red team are fighting. Demo's on blue medic. Demo should die here. No, gets saved in the end there by HSR. Nice work from him, and Red have the superior Uber and will take the ground. Blue team still holding mid here. With the Demo down, Red could even push this, but I think they're gonna stick with their player. TF2 getting really aggressive in Valley there. Gets absolutely mulched by Fishy. He's still gonna get out there as 2 scouts kind of cover his retreat. And actually, they actually get out Kuro, and the pocket scout goes down on Shankwa there. Cleverella's gonna get him for free, and a really nice two rockets onto the Demo. Nasty trades for him though, but it's not gonna make much of a difference. This red push has been successful and will lead to the red capture of mid. Kachao should be running for his life right now. He doesn't have the players to help him fight second. So it's probably going to be a last or forward hold for blue team here.
They did get out, and it's pretty even though. So that's about the best they could hope for there, really.
Yeah.
It seems like the flanks are just really dominant on the side of Team Fortress 2.
Ooh, okay, Smiley Face getting a nice drop down trap onto Fushy there. Unfortunate to run out onto that.
Last
and
is...
I think blue team... No, they're just holding last. Okay. So
Nasty really forwarding.
Cleverella gets in, doesn't get any damage onto the mid. Actually, 2 go down right now. Maybe even a 3rd on Aishu, but he gets out. This could be push worthy. And I think they're getting caught up over this. It's a really nice play.
Damage on HSR.
This is really nice play to push off. They need to do it at the same time though. Vertigo is down really low. Oh my god, he's actually gonna die as well. Yeah, that's really nice.
HSR force.
Here.
Beautiful.
Yeah, this is really
not
good.
Bad Uber. This is really good. If they can block
just really low post Uber right now. Like one rock will take him down.
Take the ground. What are you doing? Yeah.
Forward here. Oh,
Kachao taking him out. Nasty going down.
Kachao's saying, alright, if you guys aren't gonna do it, I'll do it for you. And actually, is literally just, oh no, how do they throw this? This is really nice. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate because that was their push right there. Kachao got, I think, 2 swords on one of the gamers.
BM in chat.
Yeah.
Saying noob aim. Hey, we all potato sometimes, including myself. Contrary to popular belief, I am not a god. What do you mean?
Oh yeah, by the way, you wanna do the next ulti together again?
Sure, if there's on.
Yeah, okay. Thought I should arrange that.
So
there's about a 40% ad on the side of HSR.
They can take a round of this, play this right.
Sentry went down.
Nice ban from Cloverella.
I think we have a pause. Yeah.
Okay.
So...
I was like, I've got 300 pings. So I'm like, oh shit, oh, that's not me.
Yeah, I know, right? But I mean, just comment on that sentry going down. Like, if you build the sentry and last, your team has to keep an eye on main, because if a soldier or even 2 soldiers get into main, it's just gone. Your sentry's gone. Like,
yeah. And the longer they leave to push in here, the more chance it is, the higher chance Kachao has of kiting and getting his own Uber, so they should push in soon. There's really no reason not to. Buffy players go in before they get,
especially with the sentry down right now.
I'd say to leave yourself breathing room to frag Kachao would be before they get 80%, which is 12% time.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like they're gearing up to push now-ish. I've just gotten like 6 messages at once. What the fuck?
No, it's popular.
Some dog.
Anyway, I'm like absolutely in awe of the Asian ping right now.
Yeah, I know, right?
You have red team has 4 players on 5 ping, and the highest ping on red is 12. It's just unheard of in Australia.
Yeah, NBN.
I don't even have NBN, dude. I have ADSL2 plus in like
you don't want it, seriously.
Northern Beaches.
I had ADSL2 plus for years. I was alright. I went to cable, very good, very happy with it. Solid download speeds, solid upload speeds, no like major disconnections or anything. The moment they started rolling out NBN, I was dropping in net for months at a time, no joke.
It's just so shit.
And I've got like a solid 40 more ping on everything now.
Yeah, no. Okay, I live in like a suburb which has really shitty internet. Like I get about 8 megabits down on a good day, and all the surrounding suburbs get like 30 and have access to broadband, and all of those suburbs are getting NBN before me. And then there's my friend who's in the same suburb up the road. He's getting 80 down without NBN, and I'm getting 8, like just like a kilometer away. It's just
he's probably stealing your bandwidth.
Probably.
Just something to note. Smiley Face has actually managed to get into main, like sort of on his own, just hanging out, and he's got a bunch of stickies on the point. I think this is going to be a pretty solid push coming out of Team Fortress 2 here. I mean, if they like throw a gamer or 2 onto those stickies that they've got there while their Uber's going, they can distract most of the gamers with the Uber top left. And then whoever's left is going to have to go to the point, and they'll die to the stickies. This is really well set up for them.
So I'm curious to know. Oh, wait, we're live.
Here's the pause, yeah.
And the Uber's coming in here.
Just like I said. Oh, the stickies didn't get anyone, unfortunately.
Oh, my god. Yeah, she's standing as you said. Oh, right in the world, so it's a 5-minute round there. Pretty close back and forth. Blue team had a dominant mid the first one, so we'll see how they go this mid.
Yeah. Just for the stream, we'll fix those ice skating gamers as soon as possible. I don't know if it's already been done, but
oh yeah, I do love ice skating, but probably not on the stream. So I've never been ice skating.
Cleverella going down really early. Lurl getting killed. Kachow dying.
Nasty. It's just me, or Nasty just like gets suspended in the air, lagging and get air shot.
Yeah, a little bit.
So Fushi gonna be the last one up for blue team here.
It's a really strong mid coming out of Team Fortress 2 there, like genuinely just ruining everyone that was hanging out there. Yeah, I can't get my HUD working properly anymore. Oh well.
I guess you can retry.
Yeah, I might just reconnect.
Alright, well, no cast for the next 5 seconds as we reload in, I suppose.
Yeah.
Feast your eyes to the cameraman.
Yeah, you guys will know what's going on. You're all very
okay,
smart.
I crashed as I retry.
Alright, so
okay, so I have word. Red team had the second round crash, so sadly you were going to be on a radio cast.
Yeah, Nazi disconnected right on the end there, so that's why that pause happened.
Alright. Yeah, I saw that he got immediate well suspended.
Yeah, I think his internet dropped. He's on like 100 and something ping now. Anyway, they're coming into mid. it looks like Super Strikas have just decided not to actually fight that mid, which is a pretty smart play in my opinion. They're just sort of holding second here. They got a pretty good Uber amount here, about 10 more than what do you call it, Team Fortress 2? Yeah, just hanging out. So I guess waiting for a push. It's 2-0 currently in terms of rounds. On this our third map of the best of 3, best of 5. Fuck. But yeah, not much to talk about. Just sort of chilling.
Back in now. Useless.
Yeah, it's just another stalemate. Ooh, big soldier bomb coming in out of Vertigo and Cleverella. They managed to take out Snazzy, but Vertigo does get fragged right on the tail end of it.
Alright, back.
So it's basically just a trade. Spawns are really similar. Vertigo's is a little slower, but he's getting forward spawn, so not that bad. Will's trying to get a bunch of damage off and choke. Not really going far with it. No off classes. I'm kind of surprised. I would have thought that Aishu would go back. Lurl actually dying there to a really solid trap coming out of Smiley Face. Like a really aggressive one.
Nice
Snazzy
bomb in
used
from Snazzy there, getting the force out. Chad's gonna be running, hightailing it back to Shadow here. He's actually alone right now. I don't know how. He's getting chased down by Aishu. He should die here.
There's a bunch of ants in my
Why was he
coffee.
alone for so long? Didn't he have 2 players up with him?
Yeah, I don't know.
Aishu getting all the way in. He's actually on the demo right now. I don't know if he'll frag him, but like, yeah, I think he's about to frag. What is going on? Okay, finally he goes down to Fishy. That was really messy there. It's gonna leave with Red with a huge Uber advantage and a demo ad right now. They probably won't look to push in, but you know, like a really big play from Aishu chasing down 2 players there. Nevertheless, a medic and a demo, so yeah, props to him. Good initiation, proactive play from him, and we should see an Uber push, which in theory would put T-Fortress 2 with a 3-round lead with 2 minutes to go. Yeah, looks like this start buffing up gonna come in here. Looks like the Uber through Aishu actually gets dropped coming through here. Blue are kiting this super well, but okay, Nugget needs to play the point right now, I think, rather than taking a useless duel against Junkrock. Trading frags between teams right now.
It's not that bad. Kachal's on 80%.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for Red. I think, yeah.
Really brave push with only 2 gamers up here coming out of Super
Nugget
Striker.
really should have prioritized point there. He was taking a duel with one of the scouts on blue, which is kind of unnecessary. But
HSR's sort of faked the call there, which I think actually got the pop out of Kachal, thinking that they had. Pardon me, Jesus Christ. And so the Uber got forced on second. They did manage to get it, but HSR really has a 50 ad. Yeah.
He's gonna back off right now. Cleverella getting killed by Kuro in the back lines here. He's actually gonna get back. He's just gonna stay alive. And blue are really aggressive for an Uber disad right now. I don't know what they're doing. They get the force out, but like
they get the force
dies.
and they frag a lot of gamers, and it looks like they're gonna get mid off of that. But Kachal, okay, all the scouts just not gonna try to cap.
I can understand why the soldiers would be aggressive there to get, like, if they were going for a force, but there's really no reason for Kachal to be fragged there.
Yeah, I don't know why he walked so far in. I guess they were just gonna try to all in it, knowing that they were on this, but that's life. They just got fucked. Kachal's really far forward here again. He's on Spire. Everyone's sort of collapsing on them.
Jack getting 2 frags. That's a really nice play from him.
Yeah, huge play.
He's actually really aggressive now, taking a lot of space. Gets nice damage with Vertigo. Vertigo's really
Cleverella
jumps in right now, really low though, getting onto the sniper, who frags him. Vertigo's half HP. They're gonna back off. Blue team should 100% start taking space into mid here.
If they can take this space here, then there's nothing that Team Fortress 2 can actually do.
Demo Man's so low. What's that? 2
down.
HP. 2 HP on Demo Man right now.
Lil managed to take out HSR.
They're so hurt. 3 players are on sub 10 HP at second res right now.
That's okay. I mean, they should have pushed with that health ad here instead of fucking around on mid.
Yeah.
And just waiting to get jumped, which is happening.
And now Chow's really hurt, probably can't commit to a fight.
Yeah.
I don't know how Red win this. This should never happen.
Yeah. I mean, Vertigo's going down low.
They should be able to contest
Yeah. Okay, they used. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. They've gotten
they're not
2 days of the Uber.
Yeah.
And HSR's only just started healing, so that means it's even. If they kill Aishu here, they don't.
They bleed too.
Aishu's coming around
Demo's
behind.
getting caught out by Aishu. That's a really nice flank by Aishu, but it really shouldn't be happening. You see Nasty at choke there, really deep in choke, while his Demo Man's in-house. They should be more grounded on mid here when they don't have player out. So Aishu shouldn't have got the flank there around the demo, but he did, so
not much
I guess
to say
nice
about
work
it.
to Aishu. Yeah.
Kuroniko, I think, should have just gone for a sack play there, try to get the mid.
Yeah. He had a nice position there. It's quite an easy jump spot for a Roma to get onto a mid there, but might have been denied at the same time. So Aishu pushing through with the demo here. They're trying to take space, trade a little bit of spam. Getting forced back a little. Looks like it's just going to be another stalemate.
HSR is making amazing use out of fake calling. I just want to say.
They're getting really aggressive second.
Yeah. Oh, this is beautiful.
Chenko, that's a really nice drag by Chenko. He's making a lot more of an impact on this in this last 5 minutes than on previous maps. So, you know, heads up to him. Ashu's gonna get. Ashu basically lone demo man gets onto him, but can't secure the frag. But he's leaked behind right now. He gets fragged by Fishy. That's nice. Soldier's in onto Kachao. Kachao runs, gets away, but now the scouts on Kachao. Oh no! This is beef. There's a beef. It's chicken. It's a chicken beef. It's a nugget beef.
Red demo is still in house.
Nice movement for Kachao, or just a beef.
So
nugget.
What happened there was Super Strikas tried to come around to meet Team Fortress 2 in their sort of like Valley House area, and I'm not certain about that because they knew that the team had dropped 3 gamers and they were going to back off, but they still fought it. Aishu just walking forward onto the med, no protection for him. I'm not certain what happened there. Huge spikes coming out of Lil though. HSR going down.
HSR, he just walks around.
Yeah, same sort of thing going on.
That's massive. That's huge.
Lil doing a lot of damage. Cleverella super low on points.
God, Kuroniko's
no heals on either team right now.
Really good for blue if they played that right. Look at that health. 3 health on Cloverilla, 81 on the other soldier.
Kachao came up sniper. He fought back over the mid.
Probably forwards or something. I don't know. They didn't cap
nah, he just didn't have anyone with him.
Alright, so Red Bull take the midpoint here.
Yeah.
50% out almost. So they should be able to roll this into second. Potentially to last, depending on if they have to use.
I keep noticing this. HSR, every time it's like getting close to a point where they're gonna come close to choke, he fakes a call, and Super Striker seems to fall for it, like back off a bit. It's really fun, like to watch.
Janqua gets fragged in house there by Cloverella. I guess just getting caught out. And yeah, Red initiating. That's a really nice forward bump here by Vertigo. Actually, Kachao stays alive. Wow.
He's gonna die. Nice he went forward for the pass.
He's literally just delayed his death, really, but
yeah,
good effort, I suppose. Asia's gonna deny Nasty. Again, they're really far forward for knowing they have disad. Not quite sure. That's happened a couple times yet.
Even more with this fake calling that I'm
Blue's
talking
actually
about.
Getting frags here post Uber though.
I don't know if it's gonna do much for him though. Without heals, they're just kind of at a massive diss.
Yeah, they've got no heals and they're still stuck at diss, but it's still, you know, they held off that push there, so
yeah,
it's nice.
Just with the fake calling again, at that time there was some sort of like Boy Who Cried Wolf thing. They fake called like 7 times in a row. So that the blue team was thinking, oh, okay, they're probably close, but they don't have. So they came up close to choke to try to meet them with like a 40 disc. And then got ruined by the Uber coming in, like straight into them. It's fantastic. I'm gonna start doing this shit. And we got another pause. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just really getting a lot of joy out of the sort of like mind game that's being played here. Team Fortress 2 really far up on the flank there. Looks like Super Strikas are going to get caught out a bit here.
Ooh, this is nice. Race up push.
Yeah,
yeah, the 2 players in race up right now. They know they're there.
The mid's just over near Spire. Okay, he can get there. He's on 60%.
Crash.
Yeah, he's gonna have to sort of like cut and run instantly.
Chanko needs to stay with him here. Looks like we have an ad 5 situation gonna occur. We all know you are the best at Spire, so maybe you can run us through that.
Yeah, I mean, Snazzy's quick guide to soldier. You jump up.
Shoot the ground, get killed.
No. You jump up onto any sort of high ground you can find, even if that's a prop. You fire 3 rockets.
Keep the last one.
No, because you've used one to get up.
Use one, yes, I see.
You fire 3 rockets, you click and hold, and just sort of like swing your mouse around. And then you fall back down.
Unnecessarily.
You get another buff, and then you jump back up, and you fire 3 rockets, and then you fall back down. That's how you play Spire, as far as I'm concerned. Just stand on a little fence.
You can do the half frog and just jump around the Spire until the other soldier gets... Oh,
yeah.
we're live.
Oh, we're live again.
Okay, so yeah, Nasty's on Spire. Actually, they've cut them.
Oh no, really early. Beautiful. Oh no!
Yeah. They went as fast as they possibly could, but nice heads up play for Red to get onto them there. Chaco winning the duel against Aishu. That's a nice trade, considering Aishu's been fragging, being a heavy fragger for the Red team. And well, they're gonna win the Red team. We're winning the post fight right now, and they've got Spire. So well, my HUD's screwed up again, but
yeah, I just reconnected. So
I know we can, just safely assume Red have a decent Uber
it's about a 50 ad right now.
Yeah, they could push and make a third round.
Pretty large.
I'm gonna retry.
With 12.5 minutes left, I mean, it's looking pretty grim for Super Strikas here. They put up a really good fight though, and I believe they can bring this back. So it looks like Team Fortress 2 are getting ready to push in. Got a 40 ad still. They've used. Kachow's caught out. He's gone down.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, 3 of them getting caught out.
Yeah.
She's going to stand on point.
Getting a frag. Nasty down on 2, not doing much. Alright, cool. 3-0, 11
Yeah,
minutes
Vertigo
left.
question marking. Not quite sure. Seemed like 2 of them were standing on the staircase then, and the demo man was AFK. Maybe that's what the pause was for?
Yeah, maybe you lagged out or something.
Was. Yeah.
In any case, I'm looking forward to this next mid. I'm hoping.
Nugget taking some space on the point.
Oh, Cloverella
coming way more aggressive.
Deep.
Actually,
yeah, they need to get out.
Getting good damage, but can't do anything.
Blue team needs to
juggled,
get the
actually
fuck
trades
out, man.
Clover.
This is not good. Fushy down low. Kachow just sort of running as fast as he can.
Hit their stride on mids right now. Fishy actually going forward to get that kill. Kind of risky, but at the same time paid off. He didn't really know if someone was coming down grade to chase his med.
I mean, to be fair, I think his med might have told him, "Could you just fight these guys? I need to get away." You know?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Looks nice back spawned. Kuro is really aggressive here and on patio. He can get a nice jump around a red push to choke, but blue team are actually out to defend this, which is obviously the smart play given it's Ubered. Equal Ubers. Sorry. Checo getting killed. Cloverella trading.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just gonna be another stalemate here on Badlands second.
I mean, I'd like to see Super Strikas just sort of like whip it out, you know? Just sort of like do something, because they got 10 minutes left. That's roughly 3.5 minutes. Around, a bit less actually. I did mathematics C. Yeah, I don't know. They just need to do something, because the way it's going, they've got no momentum. I mean, Aishu's just gone down on the flank. I think this is triggering the push. Demoman jumping in. Smileyface going down super early in that Uber. McNugget dying on the edge. Red team just has to bail. This is beautiful. If they can leapfrog this off with the player ad.
And they pushed together this time, you know, there was no one leaking behind. Seemed to focus far well.
Cleverella's going to jump to a choke, and I think they're going to get all the way through behind.
Those flank players took way too long to kill. Cleverella is behind right now, getting onto Nasty. Actually, Nasty, 300 buff, not going to lose that fight. Fish is still fragging. Three down each a piece. But blue team should be able to secure Spire, although they don't have any scouts.
If they can get Spire, this is really good for them. They currently have like a 40 ad.
Yeah, they don't have a scout, and Nasty's fending off 2 scouts.
He's not doing a bad job of it though.
Yeah, he's actually done a really nice job. But
finally gets drilled in a 3v1. No one to support him.
Forward here. Kuro's behind. He's jumping on bats. Kuro's on HSR. That's a really nice play by Kuro.
This is beautiful.
Really nice.
If the scout can get onto that second point nice and early.
Getting destroyed by Smiley Face.
Yeah. Shankwa or whatever?
Lurl is on last here, fighting a soldier.
Yeah.
Probably getting fragged by Clover coming in behind him.
Shankwa needs to get on that point like right now instead of building. Like.
Okay, so he's gonna let Nasty's gonna
That's
get
why
demolished.
You put a scout on second.
So they still have bad here. They're 2 players down. Red seems to be getting aggressive.
HSR doing his fakes again though. They've backed all the way off.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. There's no. Yeah, I was wondering why they backed off. Really nice play from HSR then. Oh my god.
Keeps doing it, man. It's
really
great. Nazi suspended. Just absolutely drilled midair by the scouts and soldiers. Yeah.
He's getting afraid
It's really
a little bit of frustration. Cloverella, massive bonus to Kachao. Ooh, that was quite nice. I don't know how he got through there, but good positioning from Kachao, I guess.
It's now even and they're coming through house. But
actually, there's a mass trap from Red team here. Oh, trade coming out of choke. Red have a superior Uber.
Yeah, it's a very subpar Uber. McNugget dying right on the tail end there. Aishu's chasing the med and scout in the house, but he hasn't got heals.
He should get fragged here. No, he gets a nice arrow from HSR. Keep him in the fight. Nasty's coming forward here.
This is looking really good, actually.
It's really nice work from Fishy there.
Kachao gets a Uber.
Kachao is still alive there.
Still alive?
Really nice stuff. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Why? How does that happen?
He did not deserve.
That is just.
Oh my god.
I can't.
He did not deserve that flag at all.
Why does that happen? That was really. That is the best play I have seen from Kachao all match, and to have that soldier be able to do 3 consecutive bombs is just beyond belief.
Did they have no scouts or?
They didn't have a scout, no. But regardless, you should be able to kill a soldier before he jumps 3 times. I don't understand. That's
beautiful.
Such good work from Kachao. It was really nice. He not only surfed it while on half HP, but he surfed to the only place he wouldn't crater.
Yeah. Because I saw him surfing, I was like, he's dead. That was really close, but he's dead. And then he was like up on the little pride rock, I was like, no!
Yeah. It's such a nice surf. It was the only place he wouldn't crater, and... anyway, let's pop the Uber. Getting on the point, we have a...
Backcap coming out, so if blue wants to block second, which they're gonna have to do soon... Yeah, they didn't manage to do that, unfortunately.
A little bit of a... He said, she said, coming out from there. Went from Lurl and Soldier there, blaming each other.
Look, it doesn't matter, boys. You got a 50% ad?
5 minutes, so 5 minutes, 3 rounds. I'm gonna say it's honestly, that's map and that's game.
It's possible. believe to the
Why
end.
does Archie just like get to run through choke and get a frag there?
And they forced, which means
We're getting frags here post or
Yeah.
during, I guess, but
I think Team Fortress 2 is sort of like on the same mindset that you are of like, yeah, at this point they've won, so they might as well just go for everything. I don't know. Like I choose spawn sniper. Yeah, I think they're kind of BMing a little bit. But that's alright.
like it's still possible, but like with the way the blue's been playing, it's not happening. It's kind of like the situation with every single map so far. Like you can call it in advance even when it's still possible because all the rounds have been like taken a while, and there hasn't ever been like a little bit of a glimpse as to showing blue know how to like snowball a situation, which is
It's
what
a real
needed.
pity though, because watching them play their mids and like even some of their like actual fights, there's a
definitely been
lot of
really
potential.
nice.
Yeah.
Just
That's it. 4 minutes left. They're using through choke. They're pushing
Good
into Red's
Hedge
second
actually
here.
caught out here. Yeah, he goes down. Turn to focus. Okay, see,
I
right
think they
now
can do
Kuro's in and his team's left him. There's no
Boys.
reason to not take that fight there.
And Aishu's just sniping in choke. He lived through that entire Uber as a sniper.
Yeah, because their players left Kuro. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Aishu's still in choke. Oh no.
Okay. He's
gonna
gonna
kill
get the
Lil?
frag. Oh my god. Actually, Demo's fighting, Smiley's fighting, Chanko gets him.
Aishu's
Yeah, so it's
really
a prime
good.
example of just like people not being in a team fight they should be in. And it's really unfortunate. It's one of Super Striker's main problems I see at the moment is just this disconnect between their pushes and their
It
players.
might be some sort of comms issue more than
Yeah,
actual
Actually,
like,
very
ability
true.
to play
Yeah.
together. I think.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know if there's some sort of like language barrier because I know Asia has a bunch of different languages. But
I assume
mean,
it's like Europe, they just use English, but
yeah, I don't know, man. So I don't know. It could be something like that. God knows. I'm not gonna pretend to understand. This last push not going so hot for
Kuro's up in the cylinder.
drop on. Yeah, he's got it.
He's making
got it.
time. He's jumping up. They're gonna get this
One
point.
round.
Okay.
Yeah,
2
baby.
minutes 50. It's always
They
good to
can
get
get
yourself
another.
on board, but
Yeah,
I'd
they can get
still
another.
like that was like a 2.5 minute round. So and they need 2 more. Like between the time that we said when we called it, it was 2.5 minutes. So I'm still gonna say that Team Fortress 2 take the map, but you know it's still possible if they show us they can in fact snowball.
It'd
a
be
mid
really difficult mathematically to do this at this point, I think. Especially
Yeah,
losing 3 gamers before you get your first frag on mid there.
Yeah,
But
actually doing really nice work denying pretty much everything there.
yeah, consistently proving to be a pretty solid scout, man.
Yeah, he's definitely the standout player for red team. I can see it, and for blue team, it'd have to be Fushy. I think both team scouts doing really well, but HSR, fake calls, and intelligent positioning has done so much work for red team as well. So
That shit's
massive
brilliant.
props to him. Yeah.
Like, I mean, we all know that it happens, but it's just he just died.
Nice shot.
but yeah,
As I
like-
talk about his positioning, he dies to the sniper sideline.
Yeah,
Unfortunate.
it's just
Nugget actually gonna just run in, kill 2 players, both the scouts, just casually. Cloverella going in for a last ditch. Not gonna get that one, lol. Frag him. Demo's really low, gets an arrow. Yeah, this is just dead time at the moment, but
yeah, there's a little bit.
I guess
This is a
there you have
really
it,
good
folks.
game,
Your
though.
Asiafortress Season 12 Div 1 champions will go to the Team Fortress 2.
Yeah.
So congrats to that team. Commiserations to the runners-up, but still a very good effort and a very exciting game.
We'll try
3
for some
games at
interviews,
least.
I think. But
Yeah, I don't know.
this was actually really fun to watch, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was.
Both
Yeah,
teams
good
are really
insight into
solid.
Asiafortress.
Yeah.
I haven't really paid attention to an Asiafortress game before, just snippets of like past grand finals, I suppose.
I mean, I've casted a few like Div 2E ones, I think, here and there. I don't really remember.
Good to see they
But,
still use the div system.
Yeah, I
Still
know, right?
prefer it
I
over
miss
Prem,
numbers.
IM and Open.
Yeah.
I mean, Prem was always the top one, but I guess.
Well, we
Oh
just
no,
call
Div
it
1. Div 1, yeah.
Fuck you. Oh, hold
But
on,
I mean,
another
Prem
round
was
coming
like,
out, please.
Prem, it was Prem
Please.
like
Another
before it was I am and open.
You got 9 seconds. Cap the point. Cap the point.
Let's get a sec. Yeah, there we go. There we go. 3-2. That's really good.
That's much better.
Yeah. There we go.
I like it. Alright. Well, we'll try for
so
some interviews. We'll get these logs up in the meantime.
solid game.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah. So biggest problem I could see for Blue is really just the disconnection they pushes.
Mm.
Their DM seem to be probably a little less than TF2, 2, but not drastically and not majorly impact. It wasn't like a major impact or anything, but
yeah, I don't think it would have made as much of a difference in
yeah,
the
I think
scoreline
it
as
just
there
came
was.
down to probably issues in comms, a little bit of a disconnect in pushes.
Or even just like team synergy, something along those lines.
Yeah, well, but I mean, great effort. You know, they win Div 2 and then they come runners up in Div 1. You know, it's a good strong sign for being able to improve for future seasons.
I hadn't even thought about that. Like, these guys came from Div 2 Championship to second place Div 1 in like one season. Like, you can't really blame them for losing when they haven't had as much practice at all. You know?
Yeah, and I mean, like, and it was really close. Like, they gave them like a run for their money. It was 3 maps, sure, and according to everyone I talked to, you know, the Team Fortress 2 was the dominant team all season and hadn't dropped a map, but like they almost did, and every single map was only separated by a round or two. So a really strong showing from Blue. Everyone putting in their efforts there.
Yeah. Logs up,
Logs, yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Well, I can see Aishu top damaging his team. Unsurprisingly, getting 33 frags, most on the server.
Quite a lot on that map, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, well, doing a lot of the pushing and whatnot for his team. So what about the medic deaths? Only 3 deaths separate. No, sorry, that's the wrong. That's assist. Only 1 death separating.
Yeah. And a lot less of a damage gap than the ones we've seen before as well.
Yeah.
Actually, that was probably the closest map.
did double the amount of frags, so you know there's that.
It's a medic, dude. They hardly count.
What do you mean? Clearly never seen me play medic. So, yeah. Anything else you see on the logs that is, well, I see Nugget less than 200 DPM, which is not always your favorite thing to happen, but he was playing well in other maps, so
yeah, and he's got a pretty solid frag count, so I think that probably is just accounting for the fact that he was playing like cleanup crew, I guess, for most of that.
Yeah, and if we just see the logs in a second, I want to see how Chankwa did, because I felt like he did a lot more on this map than in previous maps. He was definitely winning a lot of his 1v1s, cleaning up much better than he originally did. So yeah, 24 frags, that's pretty good.
It might be worth noting that I think Super Strikas scouts are getting a solid amount less heals than Aishu and what's his name, Nugget there. So that could account for them sort of not being as prevalent in that game. But
I think a lot of the heavy lifting for Striker was done by Snazzy and Loyal, but Fushi definitely made a massive impact.
Yeah.
Making a lot of opportunities, but I'd have to say MVP of the whole game, like whole series, would go to Aishu. I mean, he just made so many opportunities, especially on that process first map. Really opened up a lot of the rounds, you know, exploiting the flank. Cloverella also doing really well in that regard, opening up opportunities. Probably more so lacking of presence on the flank from Blue, but you know, you still need to be proactive and I can't think of the word, but you know, you still need to be switched on in order to exploit that. So it's good work coming out from you know those two players there. But yeah, that's about it for the blocks for me.
You can't really come up with much more. I think there might be a couple gamers willing to
Cloverella has just joined. Hello, Cloverella.
talk to us, but
Are you still looking for the interview?
yeah,
Anyone?
if possible.
Yeah, they said that they're coming. The opposite team as well. The opponents.
Perfect.
Okay.
Just sit tight for a moment then.
Oh god, dude. It's 3:20 because the fucking thing jumped forward. Time.
Suck a dick.
Oh, you're in fucking Brisbane, aren't you? You guys don't do that because you're gay.
Suck a dick.
Oh, okay. So who we have? We have Lurl, and we have Cloverella, and we have Aishu. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
How you doing, lads?
Good evening. Good
Hello.
night.
Hey.
So, Team Fortress 2 gamers, the team, not the game. How do you feel about your big Div 1 championship?
Are you sure?
We
But
have
who's the
Giovanna.
guy?
That's 36, I think. Is it?
Are you sure? Where's
Guess
my
not.
teammates? Alright.
What's happening?
I assume Aisho is Aishu.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Giovanna. Aisho disconnected. Okay.
Yeah, bye,
But-
dude.
Oh, we have Nasi as well.
He's asking why he's suppressed.
Mitch has to unsuppress him. Oh wait, I
Mitch,
can do
please.
it. Shit.
Hello?
What's up, bitch?
Fuck. Alright.
Alright, so is this everyone?
I believe so, unless Aisha is rejoining.
I sure do it. I'm using another name.
Oh, okay, so Giovanna is Aisho?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. So, winners. How do you feel?
I feel
Feel
pretty
good.
good.
I want a time, mate. You want a time?
They feel pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no greater honor than winning Team Fortress 2 title, is there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
Team Fortress 2
honestly,
winning Team Fortress 2.
You can pick up girls with that, if I'm honest.
Yeah, just tell the girls, you know, it's like, did you know I came first in Age Fortress, you know?
I play a 10-year-old game competitively, and
Nice.
yeah,
This is great interview ship.
yeah, it was really
Nice.
good. I can't think of any questions. I'm actually
Nice.
tired
Okay,
as fuck.
Okay, let me lead the interview. I'll lead the interview. How do you feel
Yeah, yeah,
winning
go
the
for it.
grand finals of Asiafortress Cup?
Wait, let me ask you.
I feel good.
I ask you.
Okay, you ask the
I'll ask
question.
you lah.
I'll answer. Okay.
So,
Okay, we're running the interview now.
Wait, I do have
Hey,
one
wait,
question.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
hello.
To go with, was there like some sort of weird, like, I don't know, a comm disconnect or something on the side of Super Strikas? Because your pushes all seemed like really.
No, you know,
Disjointed?
my country like got DDoSed in the middle. Like, so me and my medic just died, and yeah, like the entire country just lagged.
He's talking about every push.
The entire country.
yeah, I am talking about like every push.
Every push.
It was a lot of pushes
What do you
where you'd have like 2 people in, 2 people not in, and then 2 people back at your spawn.
And then your med
Oh,
just
bad
like
dance?
sort of not going in.
Just on,
What?
like, first noticed it on process. It was probably a little bit better on Gully, but then came back on Badlands, especially.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't very, you know, it wasn't very impact because the game was over at that point. But like, you Ubered in, kill the medic, is on Badlands second. You kill the medic, then your combo leaves your Roma, and he's fighting like 3 unhealed half HP players.
Don't
Where
get
you
out.
could've
That
just,
one,
like,
I remember that one. He said
Killed
we
everyone.
told him. He said he needs help. I told him to jump out. He didn't. That's like kind of on him.
Romer can speak English.
Yeah. Like on
okay.
even on Gully, like
Well,
we
probably.
we were trying to like
Well, fuck.
yeah, we were trying to like set out some stuff, then Romo just couldn't listen.
Wow.
Couldn't speak English.
Dude, we told him to jump in, then he went under point. Like, we were supposed to have the scout go under point, and then we have the roamer jump in. But then the first time, he just jumped in straight away. And then the second time, he went spy, then he switched off. Then, like, he went under the third time.
Well,
Asiafortress
you know,
gimmicks.
it's good to
Well,
hear that you guys are multinational and proud of it.
yeah. Just us. I mean, we got Kiwis, I guess, but like they're pretty much just
They're not
Australians,
even
aren't they?
people, so
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
they're basically just like wannabe Australians, really.
I think we should stop taking away from the Asian.
Whoops.
Oh, whoops.
So I don't know. I guess unless you guys have anything to say.
Yeah. It's,
Nah, nothing to say.
No? Apparently,
You have to ask us questions.
I have to ask you about: is there an Asia LAN in the works?
Definitely not. Probably not gonna have a LAN. We have too little, like we have really little good players. Very few. And
I've
also,
just
I don't
watched
think
12 battle it out, mate.
we play horribly, so I don't know. I guess we won't have a LAN,
Flying Buddy
There's
went
no
to land,
one-
so you don't really need good players, eh?
and that's true. Yeah, I don't think we'll have a LAN. No one wants to organize a LAN. And it's also gonna be hard to organize one since most of us are from different countries.
Mm.
Yeah, that's true. Hey,
Yeah.
it's, border issues and whatnot. All right,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
I guess we'll
just-
move on to shoutouts.
Yeah, so
Okay.
start at the top, alphabetical. Go ahead, Cloverella.
Clover.
Me?
Yeah, any shout-outs, buddy?
Yeah, I have shoutouts. Shoutouts to the
Oh, I
subs
know.
in my team. Betoman, Tommy, and TJ. And I guess that's all. Shout out to my team for winning the game, for carrying me. Good job, team.
All right. Aisha, you can go next.
Shout out to my pet dog, 26. It's a good dog.
Damn,
I have nothing
that's
else
the
to
best
say.
song.
I have nothing else to say.
Awkward
Play on
interviews.
Pure servers. It's a very good pug server. You guys should play there.
Hashtag pure servers.
Yeah, hashtag Pure servers.
We can't allow any advertising on this channel.
All right, Nasi.
For me,
Yeah.
shout out to
To your girlfriend,
my
Slayer. Yeah.
my girlfriend Aya Slayer. Oh, I didn't know Slayer. All my friends, everyone watching. Yeah, what's up, guys?
My family.
Anybody want to play Left 4 Dead 2?
I thank my mother and my father giving birth to me. Thank you, family.
I guess Heebs, what do you got, baby?
All right. I'll give a shout out to my boy Miramu. I'll give a shout out to Rising. Probably none of them probably still watching. Shout out to the two teams for a good game, really interesting. Shout out to Snazzy for co-casting. Shout out to Mitch for production. Shout out to everyone watching the stream, and I think that'll wrap me up for shout outs.
Yeah. I mean,
Nice.
as far as I know,
shout out to my team as well.
Yeah. Alright, shouts out to Warnable, shouts out to Not Warnable, shouts out to Coscore, best gamer in Australia. Shouts out to I don't know who else. Really, pretty much everyone, man.
Do you just shout out
but
to
Feeling like a
King
nice
Carl?
person right now, so
Yeah. Big shout out to King Carl.
Isn't he the guy who copies strike videos from Cadus?
Don't you mean the Asiafortress admin, King Carl?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
It's the guy that uploads Cadus strike vids, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's an Asiafortress admin.
What?
Shout out
He's
to
gonna be-
Rednaxela.
yeah,
well?
he.
Shout out to my L4D2 team.
Yeah. Shout out to just everyone, man. Good vibes all around.
Yeah,
And,
good vibes.
Cheers for the sweet game. The Asiafortress Cup 12, Division 1 Grand Final winners, Team Fortress 2. Not the game, that's dying, but the team.
Thank you.
And
Why?
Yeah. So, guess that about wraps it up. I don't fucking.
Alright.
That's all.
I ain't
Thanks
gonna
for the
lie,
cast.
I am tired as fuck, my man. Oh yeah, you've been watching CappingTV. I'm supposed to say that. Good morning. Can you cut it, Mitch?